Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you what it looks like to install some floors in a bathroom, and there'll be a time lapse of it as well. We'll go over some of the materials and we'll talk about how to kind of get it started. And all of this is coming right up. Today we're going to be installing some vinyl plank in my bathroom. It's a pretty small bathroom, less than 100 square feet. So it's not going to take us a super long time, but I wanted to take the chance to kind of show you what this looks like. What are the steps to this? What do you need to do it? Because this is one of those projects that I think a lot of people could do, and you could save a lot of money. If you're thinking about replacing the floors in your kitchen, your bathroom, and you have even a basic level of understanding about some really simple DIY stuff, I think you should be able to do this one. It doesn't take a lot of tools. It doesn't take a lot of know-how. They make it pretty simple for you. And so I want to show you first what things you're going to need. The first, and maybe in some ways, this is this thing that you make a lot of mistakes on. This is a tape measure. You should first get an idea of how big your space is and how much is it going to cost you to do this. For me, I'm working with about 80 square feet today, so it's not a lot of money put into this thing. Even if I make a pretty big mistake, this is a good place to start because I'm only out maybe a couple $100 or something like that if I make a pretty big mistake with this. Cool. So tape measure, figure out how much space you're working with. It's better to start with a small space if you're not sure about something like this, because you can always decide, oh, I messed up, I want to have someone else come in and do it for me, and we hopefully haven't made any big mistakes because it's just a small area. I didn't buy 1,000 square feet worth of flooring material. I bought 80 square feet worth of flooring material, or 100 square feet because I had to round up. So not a whole lot of money put into this, which is great. The next thing you're going to need if you're going to be installing tongue and groove floor is you're going to need some sort of plank. In this case, this is one that is made to look like dark wood, but they come in all sorts of varieties, all sorts of materials, everything from real wood to laminate to polyvinyl to bamboo and all sorts of stuff. Different colors, different flavors, different styles, different widths and lengths, and I don't know. There's lots of different stuff here. This one was one that I found that was a great price. This one was about 65 cents a square foot. That's a great price. If you find it in that area, oof, you can hardly make a mistake. So it means I spent about 65 bucks on all of my actual material today, as far as just the plank goes. The next thing you need is some padding. Ooh, this is called underlayment. Some of your planks will come with padding already on them. Just make sure you know which one it is. This stuff comes in a roll. It's 100 square feet, so it's exactly what I need today. And this is like 30 bucks. So basically, I'm gonna show you how this rolls out in a second. But it's pretty simple, pretty cheap, and makes a huge, huge difference. Don't install your plank without some sort of padding on it. The next thing you need is a razor. This one is like 25 cents or something. You can buy a pack of these. So this is not the money piece. This is just, you need something that cuts and cuts really well. A knife won't work for this. Scissors won't work for this. You need to have a razor blade. They're super cheap. Just get one. Next thing you're going to need is a normal number 2 pencil. This one is literally a normal number 2 pencil. You can also get the soft ones from Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever. This one says Go Pine Creek on it. Vote for Alex from my 8th grade year when we were moving into high school. So I didn't actually go to this high school, but still have the pencil. The last thing you're going to need is something to cut with. This could be a lot of different things you could choose to use. In this case, this is what we're using today. This is made by DeWalt. You can buy these at Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever you buy tools from. So the process is going to look like this. First, I'm going to measure my room so I know exactly how many square feet it is, so I know what materials to buy. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out my underlayment, and I'm going to make sure that it covers as well as it can. This doesn't have to be perfect, but it should pretty well cover pretty much everywhere. And it has this nice sticky pad on it. You kind of sweep that part off and then stick it down to the floor or to the last mat that was there. You want to overlap them just a little bit. The next thing you're going to do, we're going to start laying down the planks right up against the wall, and we'll leave just a little bit of a space. We may actually put something in the space there to kind of keep an even space across the wall. We're always going to start with the longest, straightest wall if we can. So that's kind of the goal, is start with the longest, straightest wall. Next step is we're going to start kind of putting these pieces together. And the way they work is you kind of lift one up and then put it in and then slap it down kind of, and it folds into that piece and locks tight. So I'll show you a little bit what that looks like here in just a second, but it kind of looks like this. It kind of comes in from the top, you push it into there, and then it folds down so it's flat in place. And that's the way it works from the side or from the top, from the front. As you go, you want to have a hammer and a little extra piece of the plank, so that way you can use that plank to hammer pieces in without damaging the pieces you're trying to lay down. So that'll be pretty much the whole step, is we'll be doing that, making our way across the bathroom. You'll see what it looks like in the videos a little bit better, and we'll do a time lapse of that whole thing. All right, so now that the floors are done, the trim is the last thing to go up before the bathroom is ready. Thanks guys for watching. We really appreciate it. We'll see you guys next week.